What's going on, family? How you doing? Checking back in with y'all. This is day 9. So, to catch people up, if you're not, I'm basically giving a little a view of life after the shelter. Couple of things I noticed while being in my house by myself. And I instantly went to work on that. Like I said, nothing's done without God. Nothing is done without God. Nothing. So yes, I went to him and I asked him, and I needed that healing. He gave me 10 days. He gave me 10 days to snap back into it. And this is day 9. Like, I could tell, like, my energy, everything picking back up. Like, I finally, like, it hit me. It really hit me. Like, I'm home, slept in my room again. And like I said, it's for the first 7 days, I did not even go in that room. I cleaned it out and left. I was sleeping in the living room. I was sleeping on the floor. And I had to clear that mental out. I had to get that out of me. Like, nah, you home. Get off this floor. And I'm like, took steps. Then I started sleeping on my couch. It's like, bro, go in the room. Until one night, I just got up. I was asleep on the couch and I just jumped up, went in my room. Best thing ever, because the past 2 nights, I've been asleep since I got in my house, but nah, it's deep. Like, for the past 2 nights, I've really got some sleep. I thought I was getting sleep for the first 7 days, but nah. I really got some sleep. To the point, like I said, I got up today, went to the supermarket, got me some things like, you live in a house. You got your house, Drew. Like, make it look like a house. Make it look like a home. Like, you're not in a garage or anything. Like, make it look like a home. Went got me some coconut water, some dates, things like that. Like, make it seasonings, got tea. Like, yo, just make it like your home. Snap out of that mentality you was in. You're home now. It's the one reason why I'm documenting this, because it's like, even for people, like, I won't compare my time to jail time, getting out of there, but I always figured, like, wondering, like, what's going on in there that these people are stuck? Like, I understand time is moving, so when they come out, it's gonna be a certain, but nah, they stuck in their ways that they had to get accustomed to in there. And I'm seeing it. And I got out the shelter and I'm like, oh nah, you're not living like this no more. You're not doing this no more. Do this, do that, do that, do that. So that's been pretty much what's been going on, just getting my life together. Like I said, I thought this was the big prize, and it's like, nah, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep getting ready, because this is not it. So I'm still going, still keeping myself in order, getting to know my neighborhood a little more. It's a little cold, so I'm not really going far out, but same time, rolling around my neighborhood. There's people who noticing me because, like I said, I'm in a wheelchair, but they wanted me to get home attendance and all of this stuff. Nah, I'm good. I'm doing this by myself. I'm good. It's me and God. God got me. So it's little stuff that people in the neighborhood see me doing. I guess for the past couple of days they've been seeing me. So it's like now they're like I don't roll with coats. Like I don't buy coats, they're too bulky. So I make sure I get me a nice hoodie that way I'm warm. Someone see me today. Where's your coat? I see you out here every day. You got that hoodie on. It's cold out here. Like it's things like that. And I didn't even notice. I didn't even know that I was being watched like that. But this is how I'm interjecting myself. This is my new life. This is my new chapter. I'm out of that shelter. I don't have to have my guard up for a lot of things anymore. Like I don't have to worry about if somebody's gonna steal or do this or do that, or if I go outside at this certain time, these people are gonna do this. I'm gonna get like I gave my like the shelter curfew's at 11 o'clock, but I gave myself a curfew. If I didn't do what I had to do by 5 o'clock in the evening, I'm not going nowhere. I'm up early enough to where I can catch everything as it's opening. And then you got all day to 5 o'clock to do whatever you gotta do. Once 5 o'clock come, yo, you better be in the crib, cause that's when the freaks come out. This was the neighborhood I was in. So, like, the supermarket now says 24 hours. There's a lot of stores over there that's 24 hours. And it's like, oh, okay, gotta get used to it. Now I see this is a good neighborhood. Because there's a couple of stores that's 24 hours. Not just one, it's a couple. So now, all right, this is what the neighborhood is going to be like. Now, the park is across the street. So when it start getting a little warm, I could go over to the park and do my pull-ups and stuff like I'm usually doing. Like, it's all coming back. It's all coming back. And like I said, it's people that's going through this, like, gotta fight the system. And then when they get out the system, when you just like, what's next? So hopefully I can help shed a light. Like, yo, you gotta get your life together. You gotta find it. You can't stop there. You can't quit. You can't. It's no quit. Like, it stops when you're gone. When God calls you home, then that's when it stops. Until then, you gotta keep going. I have to realize that. Like I said, I hope that I could just pass it on to the next person. Let them know, like, yo, this road is not hard, but you gotta chip away at it. Like, I was nitpicking. I'm still nitpicking with certain things, but it's changing. So I'm saying, oh man, stop sleeping in your bed like that. So, like I said, the store that I got to go to get my sheets and stuff like that, it's a little cold out there, I ain't gonna lie. So I'm not going that far down, but I put some sheets on the bed, bro. And the shows I wasn't sleep on those sheets in the bed. I didn't want to get comfortable. And that became a habit. So now I'm in my room. Like I said, I've been in my house for 9 days. It's still no sheet on my bed. Why? That makes no sense. I've been in the house for 9 days. I didn't have no groceries in the house. Still living that day-to-day thing instead of putting food in your, like, you got a fridge, you got this, you got that, you got a microwave, you got an oven. Like, stack your house up, stack your home up. So, like, there's so much you can do with fruits and stuff like that, but at the same time, I know it's here. It's here. Like, I just had me some grapes, I just had me an apple, and I didn't have to worry about, I gotta eat all of this at a certain time because I can't put this in the refrigerator, I can't do that, I don't have nothing, I don't have that to worry about. So, it's just about getting it cleared. All the things that I was doing at the shelter, and that became a habit, and I came here without automatically identify to be like, oh no, not in here. We ain't doing that in here. We're not doing that in here. We're not doing that in here. We're not doing that in here. So, I just, like I said, just hope to be a direction to help to people like, yo, it's not easy for nobody. It's not only you. You're not the only one going through it. I'm not the only one going. There's a lot of us out there that just getting dumped off. And it's like, what's next? You wind up squandering the whole blessing because you don't know what to do with it. Trust me, I don't know what to do with it neither. But it's like you got to build the willpower to be like, okay, capitalize off of this. It's not easy. It's not easy. Trust me, I know. Like, I went from having a whole family, now I'm living on my own. It's not easy. Even transitioning from that, like, I finally got time to sit down and think about all that. I didn't have time to even process what the hell happened. Excuse my language. I didn't get the chance to process what happened. And now I'm actually getting the process. I'm like, whoa. Because everything was happening off up. Now I'm sitting here processing it. And I had a couple of days of myself to process it. Like, whoa. So, just gotta keep moving. Keep on moving. You got this. We got this. We good. God got us. It might not be moving in your time. It's not moving in your time, but trust me, God is moving this along. Because once he put his hands on you and you started calling his name out, now he got to show out. He got to show out. Because you calling his name out. Now you speaking on him. And it's not like you speaking on him and not doing the inner work to where you making him look bad, but it's like you're stuck. Like God's not gonna let you trip up and stay there and wallow. You call his name out like that? Nah, he don't do that. He does not do that. He shows up because there's no blemish on his name ever. Nobody can ever say God let him down. Anybody who took and accepted Jesus Christ as the Lord Savior, accepted God, whoever you accepted your God as your Savior, because any positive God, whoever you serve, whatever, we all doing the same thing. We all loving each other. We all looking out for each other. We all taking care of ourselves and each other. It's the same thing. So yeah, I serve Jesus. You serve Allah. We got to do the same thing. So what are we debating and arguing about? That's who got you by. That's your God. That's who you serve. That's who get you by. So it's no debate about who's this and who God is better. We got to do the same thing. It looks different, but for the most part, the end result is the same thing. We got to look out for each other. We got to hold each other down. We got to hold each other accountable. We all we got. Even the ones in the devil's energy, if you could stray them away and pull them out of that energy, you're supposed to do that. You're not supposed to look down on nobody. Because remember, it was a time when you was in devil's energy. So we ain't supposed to look down on nobody. We all serve the God. That's one, whatever one of his kids he sent out for you, that's the child he sent out for you. It all comes back under to that one God, that one umbrella. You gotta serve it. Whatever one of his sons, if it was Jesus, if it was Allah, whoever, I don't care. He sent his kids out to come connect with you and get you, grab you, bring you home, clean you up, make sure you straight. It's the kingdom. And that's what I plan to do with this page. That's what I plan to do with this page, because trust me, it's been a lot of stuff that I've been through. It's been a lot of stuff that I did that I didn't know how I was what I was doing. I didn't know. Let me tell you something. God got me through this. God got me through this. God got me through this. But I look at to my oldest daughter, how my oldest daughter accomplished a lot of things, and she had all these trials and tribulations in her way, and she did not one day pout about it. It was things like that these are things I had to latch on to get me by. So I let all the negative stuff. This is why I didn't have time to process all the negative. I was too busy processing all the good I've ever seen. All the good that was done to me, I was too busy processing that. That's what got me by. So, we here for each other. We here to help. I'm here to input whatever I could do to help advance the kingdom. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Because whoever needs it is gonna receive it. I'm gonna make sure I can do all I can in my power to get whatever I've been through, whatever I went through and grew through. Whatever I grew through, I'm gonna help somebody else grow through it. I'm gonna help somebody else grow through it. And then I didn't know. I didn't know how I was gonna make it out of that situation I was in. I've had all types of things happen. They poisoned my food, everything. My last days there, I was rolling around. The sheet that I was supposed to put on my bed was wrapped around me, used as my pants. So every day I presented myself a hoodie and a sheet. So I understand, I know. I understand. It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. I think for the past 2 years, I didn't get no sleep. For the past 2 years, I didn't get no sleep. There was no sleep. See, people misinterpret the Bible a lot. So, people wait to hear, like, the famine hit me hard. The famine hit me hard. December, my food was horrible in the last nursing home I was in. January, if my homie did not bring me all them snacks like she did, they would have got me. That would have been January of 2024 would have been it for Andrew. Because they starved me out. The food was horrible in December. In January, when I started climbing back up, The system, man, they starved me. The hospital I was in starved me out. And I was there for, let me see, I was there for 2 weeks. Yeah, January, I was there for 2 weeks for assessment. They starved me off. Them 2 weeks was hell week. The famine, whatever you want to call it, hit me. It hit me. And when the famine hit me, the famine hit me so hard this time I started eating fish for a month. I started eating fish. That's how hard it hit me. Like now I'm backed into a corner now. Cause don't get me wrong, even though God was providing, He was providing certain stuff. Like I'm hungry on a daily basis. So I started going back downstairs. So now it's like, okay, I'm buying certain stuff, buying certain teas, because I know I'm eating this food. So these teas and these herbs and things like that is bringing all that stuff right back out of me. So I'm satisfied eating, but it's not sitting in my stomach. But I did get the remnants of that. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't perfect. When they messed up my stomach first, when they had veggie messed up my stomach, I couldn't shake that. They was trying to have me go to the hospital and all that. Like I stuck it out there. Like I went through the whole process. I went through all that there. No, I'm not going to hospital. Because if I go to hospital, then I got to restart the process. And I'm not doing that. No, I'm not going to hospital. Yo, my stomach was done. Like I'm waking up in the middle of the night, got crap all up my back. It got crazy. So trust me, I know, I understand. Yeah, it's hard. This system is shady. I'm not gonna say the system, cause that's for us. That's what God gave us. The people inside the system is shady. A lot of them, not all of them. A lot of them though. Because I could count on one hand how many, out of all them caseworkers and everybody was there, how many actual genuine people was there. I could count on one hand. Literally. One hand. And it was a lot. Operations, they switching all through the 3 shifts. So, I'm seeing through different faces on 3 shifts. The 9 to 5s is the caseworkers and the directors and them. But it was a lot of them. Understand it. I know what it is. I know what they tried to do to you. They tried to do it to me, bro. They tried to have me kill myself, literally. Because they couldn't do it. If they could have found out a way to kill me without getting caught, they would have did it. So they was doing a lot of things to have me mentally, like, going to the crazy house all them times. Like, they tried to kill me. They tried to have me kill myself. I can't say they tried to. They didn't, but they put things in place to have me trip over and try to kill myself. This is why it's kind of difficult to kind of process me being in my actual apartment after 2 years. After 2 years of being in the shelter system this is why it's kind of hard for me to actually. This is why I'm processing it slowly. I came in this house with nothing. 2 bags, actually. A bag with my journal, my pens, my hand vac, and then my other bag with my herbs and stuff. That was it. No clothes, no nothing. I keep coming online with the same hoodie. I I'm starting from the ground up, all the way from the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we here, all the way from the bottom. We gonna be all right. We gonna get through this. Trust me, we gonna get through it. We getting through it. I love you, family. Remember, God loves you. He put the love in me to love you. Enjoy the rest of your day.